Hey everyone, welcome to Whimsy Journal. I'm going to be showing you a process video on how I have been setting up my weeks in my bullet journal. This has been inspired by Sarica Studio, who pretty much came up with this method, and I'm just copying her. So this is my version of her current weekly spread. I'll be using these Tim Holtz stamps, and I have been using this narrow Mr. Darcy in a Titanic lately, and it is so pretty. She's so beautiful. I love it so much. I got it off the Chic Sparrow second chance sale, and I couldn't be happier. So thanks so much, Chic Sparrow, for reading my notes and giving me something so cute. I've just pulled out my bullet journal. That is just a blank insert from the Michael's Traveler's Notebook collection. And I have side by side a Traveler's Company insert in the free weeks. So something really cool about these stamps that I really liked a lot was the fact that I could use acrylic paint instead of the traditional stamp ink. So today we're going to be playing with that technique and seeing how that works out for us. I have been really into the color coral lately, probably because of Allie Brown, and I am just pulling out an old acrylic paint from the Jane Davenport collection, covering up this small note that I did not need, and stamping October to the top of my page. So with these stamps, the nature of them are a little imperfect depending on how much product you put and how hard you press. So I just really liked that kind of organic texture. And in Sarica's setup, she does one section, one line she'll draw out for each day using this little tiny ruler. I just happen to have the same ruler she has, so that was just kind of coincidence on my part. But I wasn't able to achieve that because the letters of these stamps are so tall, and I used kind of 1 inch in between each day's section. So I only have 6 sections, but that's okay. It still worked out for me because I just lumped the weekend into its own line, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. So after we create our sections, I wanted to delineate the days of the week just by the first letter of the week. So I'm taking my Studio Calico stamps and using Versa Magic Chalk ink to stamp down the letters. And what's been going around kind of trending as a cool technique with these types of letter stamps is a layering effect. So I use 2 different colors alternating the days of the week and layer the letters on top of each other, since these stamps were kind of big and I didn't have a whole lot of room. So once that's all down on the page, I decided I wanted to do a collage on the right hand side, and what I do is I pull out some patterned paper that I printed out from the print and pray shop over at illustratedfaith.com, and take out some of my ephemera. So just going to speed up the process here and let you listen to some music while I pick out some of my ephemera pieces and design the page. As you can see, I start out with this kind of huge spread, and I really wanted to make that little orange little memories count piece work, but it just wasn't going with what I decided to end up going with. I trimmed it down quite a bit, and because I wanted the right hand side to have space for journaling, so I end up going with something really small and minimal, and I'm pretty happy with this setup here. So I start gluing it all down in a minute. And something I wanted to use was my Xyron sticker maker. I follow Lindsay Decor and she loves this tool, and I was able to pick one up. So after I glued one of my pieces that wouldn't fit through the sticker maker, I decided to use it for the rest of my ephemera pieces. So ran that flower through, ran this little moth butterfly thing through, and what you're supposed to do is rub the ephemera piece over between the two pieces of plastic, peel off the top layer, and then you have adhesive on the back side of your ephemera. And you can turn anything into a sticker this way, which I thought was really cool. The only bad thing is you kind of waste a lot of the paper adhesive on whatever you want to call it at the bottom, just because when you're pulling it out, that's just kind of how it goes. But really cool concept, really cool tool, and I see myself using this a lot in the future. So this was the final layout. I was really happy with it, and decided to add just a little extra things like this little tab, and I end up stamping the word October to the top, 2019 I think, with that Maggie or Heidi Swap stamp. Just something cute, because I'm trying to incorporate tabs into my journals now. I don't know why. I have a bunch of them. I need to use them. They come in a lot of like freebies, and I just want to start using them. So put a little bit of washi up there, paste that down, and then I filled in my tasks for the week in pencil. Can you believe that? And that's because I wasn't sure if things were actually going to happen for the week, so just had to pencil it in literally in case I needed to make changes. So that wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!